Merry Christmas, Happy New Year! Today I'd like to tell you a little bit more about our tour that we took in Bethlehem. And we took it with a professional tour guide named Haneen. A little bit about her. She is a woman who grew up in a Christian village called Taipei. I mentioned Taipei many times previously in my stories and posts, so it was a lucky coincidence for us to find her. Haneen moved to Bethlehem to study tourism and to become a professional tour guide. Unfortunately, as soon as she received her credentials, COVID started. So she hasn't actually been able to practice her skills and knowledge until this year, and our tour group became her official first clients. So it was a true honor for us. Haneen gave us an amazing, well-rounded tour, and she was very knowledgeable about history of the Holy Land, Bethlehem, Palestinian region. But there were a few highlights for me during this tour, and I'll tell you all about it. So the first place that she took us was a beautiful, amazing outlook.
Both Muslims and Christians.
It was a rooftop of a carpentry shop, and there was absolutely nobody there. It was just us six, and we could see from one side an unobstructed view of the Jordan Valley and the Dead Sea. On the other side, we could see Jerusalem, and then on the other side, you could see Bethlehem just in front of you, all of the churches and the manger square. And it was an amazing place. We got there completely for free, and there was no one there.
Okay. Until these days, Muslims and Christians of Bethlehem and Palestine generally.
After visiting the Outlook, we went to the Nativity Church and to the Milk Grotto. Of course, those two places deserve their own 2-hour-long video with explanations, but I'll just point out a few highlights. The Nativity Church was built in the 4th century by Saint Helena. The church we can visit today is not necessarily the original church. It's been destroyed and rebuilt many times. However, there are still pieces of the original mosaic and the original frescoes preserved in the church, and we can see them up close. The cave where Jesus was born is underneath the Nativity Church. The Milk Grotto is a place where Joseph, Mary, and Jesus stopped on the way to Egypt. They were fleeing Bethlehem, fleeing Herod, and Mary needed to feed Jesus, so they stopped in the cave, and the drop of a milk fell on the floor and immediately turned the cave white. The white rock that lines the cave is believed to have miraculous and healing powers.